just view that as a way to kind of, take a step to recalibrate, take a look at where you're at in your life and where you maybe have been neglecting and you maybe want to work on. Or
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark.
hey, what's up? What is going on? I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to another episode of Hey Mark, the podcast where I, Mark, get to have open and authentic conversations about mental health, self-development, the struggles that you might have going on in your work life, your personal life, your home life, your love life, whatever it is. The reason I want to start these conversations that, don't get to be had on a daily basis is because I want anyone listening to this, that's you, yes, you, I want you to understand that no matter what it is you're going through, you're not alone, and life can and will get better for you. So, what I wanted to talk about today is this. Look, this is something that was kind of, brought to my attention, or I was kind of reminded of this recently because of a book that I read. And that book is this one right here. It's The Obstacle is the Way. It's by the Daily Stoic. If you haven't heard of him, search him up on YouTube. You'll enjoy his content if you like kind of like Stoic philosophy or you're interested in hearing about that kind of stuff. And I'm going to explain to you why this book kind of helped me out. I will be making like kind of a 5, books that have really impacted my life recently episodes. So stay tuned for that. Maybe this book will be in there and I'll explain it a little bit more in depth. But today I just want to speak about, I guess, how it related to my life and how it can kind of maybe change your perspective on some of the struggles that you go through, or maybe when, you get a monkey wrench thrown in your plans. And so recently I have, gone through something stupid that I did, and, basically I ended up fracturing my heel. And this kind of threw a monkey wrench into all the plans that I had for this summer. It's also stopped me from working, which has definitely made me change the way I think about, how I'm going to be spending my money over the next couple weeks while I wait for the recovery to happen. But I've chosen to kind of view this as a blessing in disguise. And so what this book has kind of taught me and how this applies to this situation right now is, sometimes you're going to face obstacles, you're going to see, some struggles or adversities in your life, and immediately it pisses us off or makes us uncomfortable or makes us emotional. It makes us upset because, the plan that we had, we can't follow through with now. And it seems like, the universe or maybe yourself, you might be holding yourself back, or maybe the universe is holding you back. And essentially, I've tried to basically view this situation as, it's a change of pace to my lifestyle for sure, but it's an opportunity for me to kind of sit down and work on some of the other things in my life, not just, working in construction or being able to go and train in the gym the way that I want to train. Being injured right now has allowed me to kind of, like I said, change the pace of my lifestyle for a little bit and kind of work on things that I haven't been able to work on recently because I've been so busy with other things in my life. And so a lot of the times, the struggles that we go through and, the new situations that we find ourselves in, things that we view as obstacles or things that we view as roadblocks in our lives, these are things that are put into place for us to teach us a lesson, or to, at least let us develop some of the skills that we haven't been able to focus on recently. Sometimes it does feel like it's a little bit unfair, and sometimes it is something that we maybe caused to ourselves. And, obviously we all have to have some personal responsibility and some personal accountability, but at the end of the day, you can't control the world, you just control how you react to it. And so when you do find yourself in these situations, I've talked about being outside of your comfort zone multiple times. That's how you're going to learn new skills. That's how you're going to learn, new abilities. And, part of that is struggling. And so when you do find yourself feeling like you've hit an obstacle or that you've hit a roadblock in your life, just understand that that's put there for you so that you can learn new skills and learn new abilities. So maybe you're like me. Maybe you found yourself in a situation where it feels like your plans have just been kind of ruined, or it feels like you've taken a couple steps backwards in life, and and in the progress that you've been trying to make recently. Just view that as a way to kind of, take a step to recalibrate, take a look at where you're at in your life and where you maybe have been neglecting and you maybe want to work on, or maybe this is going to be the turning point or the pivotal thing that you get to overcome that provides you a lot more strength or confidence in the first place, and then you're going to be catapulted into a new direction of your life altogether. Or perhaps at the very least it just kind of delays your progress a little bit, and it makes you a little bit more appreciative and that much more grateful when you do succeed or get the outcome you're looking for. So I recommend reading this book. Like I said, it's called The Obstacle is the Way. It's by the Daily Stoic. Go and check it out. And if you enjoy that, then like I said, stay tuned for the episode that I'm going to do coming up, probably next week or the week after. And it's going to be about 5 books that I recommend for people, because that's a pretty common thing that people do DM me about or message me on Instagram about, is which books they should be reading, what books I've read recently that I enjoy, or audiobooks. And so I thought I would just make an episode, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, I hope this helped you out, gaining a new perspective in regards to how you deal with the struggles and the obstacles that life might throw your way, or that obviously you might wander into yourself. So thank you so much for listening to this, guys. I know this is a short episode. I just kind of thought of this and wanted to record it really, really quick for you. But I hope this helped you out. If it did, share it with a friend. If it didn't, I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for listening. Much love and peace out.